Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Hobbit English Adventure. In this part of the story, Gandalf finally reveals how he got the mysterious map. There's a lot of drama, mystery, and a glimpse into a dark past involving dungeons, goblins, and a powerful enemy called the Necromancer. So, if you're ready for thrilling secrets and new vocabulary, let's dive right in. I did not get hold of it. I was given it, said the wizard. Your grandfather Thror was killed, you remember, in the mines of Moria by Azig the goblin. Curse his name? Yes, said Thorin. And Thrain your father went away on the 21st of April, 100 years ago last Thursday, and has never been seen by you since. True, said Thorin. Well, your father gave me this to give to you. And if I have chosen my own time and way for handing it over, you can hardly blame me, considering the trouble I had to find you. Your father could not remember his own name when he gave me the paper, and he never told me yours. So on the whole, I think I ought to be praised and thanked. Here it is, said he, handing the map to Thorin. I don't understand, said Thorin, and Bilbo felt he would have liked to say the same. The explanation did not seem to explain. Your grandfather, said the wizard slowly and grimly, gave the map to his son for safety before he went to the mines of Moria. Your father went away to try his luck with the map after your grandfather was killed, and lots of adventures of a most unpleasant sort he had, but he never got near the mountain. How he got there I don't know, but I found him a prisoner in the dungeons of the Necromancer. Whatever were you doing there? Asked Thorin with a shudder, and all the dwarfs shivered. Never you mind. I was finding things out, as usual, and a nasty, dangerous business it was. Even I, Gandalf, only just escaped. I tried to save your father, but it was too late. He was witless and wandering, and had forgotten almost everything except the map and the key. We have long ago paid the goblins of Moria, said Thorin. We must give a thought to the Necromancer. Don't be absurd. He is an enemy far beyond the powers of all the dwarves put together, if they could all be collected again from the four corners of the world. The one thing your father wished was for his son to read the map and use the key. The dragon and the mountain are more than big enough tasks for you. Wow, things are getting intense, right? We found out how Thorin's father disappeared, how Gandalf escaped danger, and what really happened with that old map. But before we go deeper into the story, let's take a moment to look at some useful words and phrases from this part of the chapter. Trust me, they're going to help you understand not only the story better, but also how to express complex ideas in English. You know when you're trying to find your phone and finally grab it from under the couch? That's getting hold of it. It means you've managed to take something into your possession, sometimes after some effort. Gandalf says he didn't get hold of the map. Someone gave it to him. So basically, he's like, hey, I didn't steal it, okay? This is a passive way to say someone gave me this. Instead of focusing on who gave it, you're just saying you received it. Gandalf is being clear that he didn't take the map by force. It was handed to him. It's like when you say, I was given this book as a gift. Mines are those dark, underground places where people search for gold, silver, or other treasures. In this story, the mines of Moria are not just dark and deep, they're dangerous too. That's where Thorin's grandfather was killed. So the word mines here has a heavy, tragic feel to it. When you hand something over, it usually feels serious, not just casually giving something. Gandalf says he chose the right time to hand over the map, like it was a mission. Imagine passing an important document in a spy movie. That kind of vibe. To blame someone means you're pointing your finger and saying, it's your fault. Gandalf is telling Thorin not to blame him for the delay. He's like, hey, I had a hard time even finding you. Don't blame me for taking a while. Ought is a polite or formal way to say should. Gandalf says he ought to be praised, meaning he deserves some thanks. People don't use ought much in daily conversation now, but in old stories and fantasy, it pops up a lot. It sounds a bit serious and proper. If someone says good job or well done, they're praising you. Gandalf feels he should be praised for all the trouble he went through. It's like saying, hey, give me some credit here after you've done something brave or difficult. This word adds a heavy tone to how someone speaks. If someone says something grimly, they're not joking around. Gandalf talks grimly about the past. It's not a happy story. Picture someone telling a dark secret in a low voice. That's the mood of grimly. A prisoner is someone who's trapped, usually in a jail or dungeon. Gandalf found Thorin's father as a prisoner, not free to go. Just imagine being locked in a dark cell, unable to escape. That's what this word brings to mind. Dungeons are those creepy, cold underground rooms where people are locked up. They're usually in castles or evil places, like where Gandalf found Thorin's dad. Think of chains, stone walls, and no windows. Classic dungeon stuff. The Necromancer is not just any villain. He's a powerful dark magic user. He's the one who imprisoned Thorin's father. Necromancers usually deal with spirits, death, and scary stuff. In Tolkien's world, this guy is bad news. If you feel something creepy or cold, you might shudder. Thorin shudders when he hears about the Necromancer. That little chill down your spine. It's like your body says, yikes, I don't like this, without any words. Similar to shudder, but shiver is more physical and often from cold. All the dwarves shivered when they heard the story. It was just that scary. Imagine feeling a cold wind suddenly. Your body just reacts. This is an old-fashioned way to say, that's not your concern. Gandalf says this when Thorin asks what he was doing. It's like saying, forget it, just know I handled it. A bit mysterious and a bit bossy. Gandalf says he was finding things out, which means he was learning important secrets or facts. He's always investigating like a magical detective. In this case, he found out about Thorin's father, but it wasn't easy. Just escaped means you almost didn't make it. You were this close to being caught or hurt. Gandalf barely got out of the Necromancer's place alive. It's like running from a collapsing bridge and jumping at the last second. Witless means someone has lost their ability to think clearly. Thorin's father was so damaged, he didn't even remember who he was. It's a sad word, like someone is lost inside their own mind. To wander is to go around with no real goal, like when you walk without knowing where you're going. Thorin's father was wandering, not just physically, but mentally, like a lost soul just drifting. This word shows a contrast. Gandalf says Thorin's father forgot everything, except the map and the key. So out of all the things he lost in his mind, those two things stayed. It highlights how important they were. Here, pay doesn't mean just giving money. Thorin means they already dealt with the goblins. They've taken revenge or settled the score. It's like saying, we've already handled them. If something is absurd, it's so silly or unreasonable that it just doesn't make sense. Gandalf says it's absurd to think the dwarves could fight the Necromancer. Like saying, come on, that's a joke, don't even try. When Gandalf says the four corners of the world, he means everywhere. It's a poetic way to say from all across the land. It adds a sense of great distance and size. A task is a job or duty you need to complete. Gandalf says the dragon and the mountain are already big enough tasks, meaning they're huge challenges. He's like, focus on what's already difficult. Don't add more to your plate. And that wraps up episode 38. We learn about dark secrets, missing fathers, and dangerous missions ahead. Gandalf revealed part of the puzzle, but there's still so much more to uncover on this journey. Keep reviewing these vocabulary words and try using a few in your own sentences. See you in the next episode, where we take one more step toward the mountain and toward adventure.